I hope everybody's doing good. Coming from this Thanksgiving holiday, spending time with family and just having a lot of fun and just encouraging each other and so forth and so forth. But anyway, I come on here today, wasn't gonna come. I just really didn't want to come. But I felt like that I did 2 videos about some of the things that's going on YouTube. And I'm not a reaction person or a reactor to videos, but I'm probably more a reactor to life itself. Just trying to encourage people as well as encourage myself, because a lot of times when you encourage someone else or when you try to help someone else, it comes back to help you. But anyway, y'all, Love by Erica. Girl. Now, I knew it was in you. You go back and look at my videos. I told you it was in you. All they had to do is just spring forth. Girl, that video that you did, I believe that it's going to touch many, many, many people. Not girls, not women, not just girls, not just women, not just men. I mean, boys, it's going to be everybody, because I believe in that video, I believe everybody can see themselves at some point in their life. And girl, God did that thing through you. That ain't nobody but the Lord. And we're going to give praise and glory to Him. I knew it was in you. I know what's in, I can sense what's in you. Because even though things may not be operating the way it should, or we fall off and make mistakes, which we all do, I know that every time that something happened in your life, you always come back and it shows that you're pushing again to try to, stay before God's presence. Girl, every time I think about that video, every time I think about you laying in that bed and not want to move, because I know that is a sign of depression right there. I thought about that. I thought about myself. That in my life that I have been there. I have been right where you were. I have. But it took me to get up out that bed just like you did. It took me to get up out that bed just like you did. And I decided, you decided, that you were going to put on this new man. The Bible speaks of us pulling off that old man and putting on that new man. And that's what I saw you do. You put on the new man, girl. You put on the new, not man. You know I'm talking about, girl. You put on the new Erica. And that new Erica is about to blossom. She's going to blossom into something so great that even you would not have known that it would have been on that level. Even a level that you thinking right now. But if you know God, God always go, and I know you know God, God always go a little bit further, because He want to bring that uniqueness, and He want everybody to see that it couldn't have been nobody else but God. No man can take the glory. Nobody can say what they did, but it did take you to make the decision. It did take me to make the decision to get up out that bed. It took us. It took us to make that decision. But God couldn't do it until we got up. Until we realized what, like you always say, you know your worth. Now you're getting ready to really know your worth. And your worth is a lot greater than what you yourself can conceive in your mind. Just continue to let it happen, sister girl. You got this. I know you got this. You know you got this. But it's gonna be through walking with God. It's not gonna be through man. Even though God wants us to have, husbands, and so He wants us to have those husbands, and we'll get those husbands. But you know what? I had decided, and I'm an older chick, and man, it's not hard to find. You know that. We know that as women. But you know what? The right man. We want the right man. We want the one that God has for us. I told myself it was some years back. I'm not even gonna give you the number of years. Because some people may not even believe it. I don't care. But anyway, God told me back some years that let me allow your husband to find you. Also, I put in my mind that I was not going to pick another man for me. Because guess what? I messed up every single time because I wasn't waiting on God. Just imagine this. Every time, and it ain't even just about a man, it's about anything. It's about the time of God. It ain't just about a man, but I'm saying this because I can relate to you about things going on and everything, and other things that you've said. But the thing about it is the timing. A lot of times we think that this is our mate, this is our husband, or this is what we need to be doing. I know this is God. And sometimes it may be, on that night, it may be what God has planned for our life. Life is to have fame, or have this, or have that, or have a husband, or whatever. But sometimes we move ahead of God, and when we move ahead of God, then all of that stuff that we didn't necessarily have to go through, now we had to go through them to get back to the place where God wants us to be, and to be there when whatever that blessing God wants to give us, then we have to be there to be able to receive it. If we in New York somewhere, and we're supposed to be in Florida, and God is trying to bless us, we in Florida. I mean, He trying to bless us in, let's say, Ohio. He's trying to bless us in Ohio, and now we in I said New York first, but I'm gonna say we in New York, but He wants us to be in Ohio, but He wants us to go to Ohio, but we in Florida. Our blessing may be right. Well, our blessing is in Ohio. So now we gotta travel all the way back to get to that blessing, and all those obstacles that we're having to endure, all those pulled over by the police, traffic backed up, traffic stopped, had a flat tire, all that we got to go through before we can get back to Ohio. But anyway, we're having to go through all that to get back to Ohio, where our blessing is at. So now it only would have took us 1 year to get to our blessing, but we in Florida and we trying to get back. It's done took us 5 years. And now we got to travel all the way back to get to our blessing, our husband or success or whatever. Because we decided to make that decision when God had already told us where He wanted us to be, but we decided to take the long way around, or we decided to make our own decision that it was down in Florida, or it was wherever, but it wasn't in the place where God wants us to be. So girl, I just want to say I've been there. I thank God for you. You keep pushing. You keep rising up. You continue to keep God first. I feel it in my spirit. You're going to accomplish all that has been set out for you to do. You're going to accomplish all of it. But you got to stay focused on God. He got a great plan for you, girl. He got a great plan for you. And like I said on my videos that I made about you, yes, I have. But I was honest with my videos. I didn't try to bash you. I was trying to lead you in the right direction, because that's what the older women are supposed to do, is teach the younger women. So that's what I was trying to do, even though I need teaching myself sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I ain't there, because sometimes I mess up, and then now I done messed up, and now I got to start all over again. So don't feel bad about that. That's why I always say, we all done been there, and we all done did things that we shouldn't have done. So now the main thing is recognize the things that we've done and then change them. God would help us change them. Just change them. So now you really, girl, you really fixing to see God move on your behalf. If you stay right there in going in the direction that God wants you to go, I promise you, I'm telling you, it's all up in you, girl. Like I said, it's all in you. I see it. It's all up in you. Yeah, you might have had a bad start off, and might have, may have just some things you just didn't. Sometimes we just don't have. We don't understand some things, and we think, that we're hearing from God. We really do. Old, young, whatever. We really think that we're hearing from God, and then, when we miss it, we feel some type of way. But like you said, get up out that bed, or stand in that bed ain't gonna get you nowhere, but worse than what you are. So I thank God for you, and I just felt like that if I'm gonna say something to you about the things that try to help, guide you and show you some of the things, that God can help you with, I feel like I can come on and say some things, and maybe, some things that maybe I see, maybe they were there, maybe they wasn't there. But anyway, for me to come on and say some of those things, I just, some of those things about, the things that was going on in your life, I feel like I owed it to you to come on and just lift you up more, because it's let you know that, girl, when I heard that video, I'm telling you, whoo, and I know people gonna look at that video and they gonna say, well, she'll never change or whatever. I don't know what they're gonna say. I have faith in you. I believe in you, girl. I believe in you. I don't know if I see, because I see a little bit of me in you. Because I can get aggressive sometimes. I don't know. Maybe I see a little bit in you, and then I want to come out and I want to tell people how I feel. Because when I was younger, I didn't say a lot. But now that I'm older, it's like I'm just letting everybody know, hey, people used to always say, that's just the way she is. That's just the way, and not taking the time to really get to know me. But anyway, maybe it's because I see a little bit of me in you. And I know that you can, I know what you're doing, I know what you're trying to do. And you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, because I am. I'm all right. I still ain't perfect, still ain't got it together. But I'm a lot better than what I used to be. I can tell you that. If I was the same way I used to be, woo, honey. But anyway, so I just basically want to come on here, just tell you that I thank God for you, and I thank God for what He's doing in your life. And I tell you, don't let nobody come in and make you feel some type of way. You just just keep your eyes focused on God and His direction, and listen for His voice only. It ain't nothing nobody gonna be able to do to stop you from what God, the plans of God, the plans that God has for you. And that's all I really want to say. And I just hope, I pray, you know what? I pray for your strength to remain. I pray that the strength of God rise up in you. Because, with this coming, I know the enemy is going to try to come. Okay? You got to focus now. more than ever. You done made this video, and the video is beautiful, and it's gonna touch a lot of souls. But you done made this video. And I'm telling you now, you done made this video, the enemy is going to come. So you got to stay focused. You got to stay prayed up. And you got to stay listening to God's direction. Listening to God's voice and his directions for your life. Because there is a great one there. Just stay on that path, girl. That's all I really got to say. And just continue to do what you got to do. Take care of them babies. That's what I'm doing. Take care of them babies. And see what God's plan is for your family life. All that other stuff. I found out, as long as you doing those things, all the rest gonna come. That's not even that ain't something we even gotta worry about. It's gonna come. All the things that he's gonna bless us with the needs, but he's gonna bless us with the desires too. You know, we have a desire to have a husband, but it's got to be the right one. You know that we have a desire to the dreams that we have. You know all that. That's gonna come as long as we stay on it. But the dreams gotta line up with God. It's gotta line up with God. That's the thing. Sometimes we don't like that. It's like, God, I don't think you know what you're doing. But he do. We know that. Because we don't do such a good job all the time. But new beginnings, girl. New beginnings. And I thank God for you. Anyways, I just thought I'd come make it on and just encourage you still. And stay focused and don't let people get in your ear. Love you, girl.